Hello, my friend. Welcome, seeker of yourself, in this noisy world. Maybe at some point you felt lost. You walk through the streets, but you don't really know where you are going. You live among people, but somehow you feel like a stranger. You keep postponing one decision after another until your entire life feels like it's on hold. And maybe you asked yourself, should I disappear? Should I run away from everyone? Should I start over? The answer is yes, disappear, but not to escape. Disappear so you can return to yourself. What does it mean to disappear? Disappearing is not closing the door on life forever, nor is it giving up. It's a quiet return to your inner world, to that forgotten child within you, to your pure self that has been covered with layers of dust. Disappearing means you stop pretending. You stop excessive pleasing. You stop trying so hard to prove yourself to others. And instead, you begin to simply be yourself. It means stepping away, just a little, from the race of comparison so you can rearrange your values, repair the cracks inside of you, and breathe again. You see, postponement, procrastination, is not just a bad habit. It is a hidden disease. It starts small, then it grows wild without us even noticing. We tell ourselves, tomorrow I'll begin. Next week I'll change. When I finally rest, I'll face my life. But the truth? Tomorrow never comes. The week passes. Rest is an illusion. And between all these excuses, dreams die, energies fade, and hearts grow cold. There is nothing more painful than watching yourself wither in front of your own eyes, while doing nothing about it. To let years pass by, waiting for the perfect moment that will never arrive. To keep delaying your meeting with yourself until you forget who you are altogether. Procrastination steals your life softly, silently. No war, no loud alarms. It numbs you with hope. It ties you with waiting. Until one day you wake up shocked, but too late. So don't let procrastination write the end of your story. Be present now. Because now is the only time you truly own. But why do we procrastinate? Because we are afraid. We fear failure. We fear people's judgment. We fear starting and breaking along the way. We fear walking the road alone. And unconsciously, we live to please others instead of pleasing ourselves. We get tired. We lose ourselves in the crowd. But here's the shocking truth: most of the people you delay your life for will not even remember your sacrifice. Most of the people whose judgment you fear are too busy with their own lives to care about yours. And in the end, it is only you who pays the price for procrastination. So what's the solution? To disappear, just for a while. To step away from the chaos of the world, so you can turn toward what truly matters, yourself. You don't need to announce your change. You don't need to post your intentions online. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Real change happens quietly, away from the applause, under soft light, in the pure space of honest intention. And how do you begin? Simply. With one small step. Yes, small, 5 minutes only. Read for 5 minutes. Walk for 5 minutes. Write. Think. Clean your room. Organize your thoughts. Or simply sit in silence. The one who commits to little will always surpass the one who dreams of much but never begins. And in the end, remember, the road begins only with a single step. Success comes only with effort, even if it feels small at first. Every great transformation begins with something tiny. And only then will your heart touch the truth that you have already begun. Don't announce your plans. Don't tell anyone. I will change. Just change. Let your actions speak. Let time reveal the depth of your transformation. Real change does not need declarations. It needs honesty. Rebuild your relationship with yourself. When you disappear, you begin to meet yourself again. You start to ask, what hurts me? What weighs me down? Who drains me? And what truly gives me life from the inside? You discover that silence is necessary. That returning to yourself is healing. But the biggest shock, the one that shakes you, is realizing that most of the people who you feel are burdening you or draining you are, in fact, only mirrors of your own state. They don't create the pain or the pressure you feel. They simply reflect what is already inside of you, the parts of yourself you haven't given time to heal. Have you ever thought that your greatest enemy might be that inner voice whispering constantly that you are not enough? Returning to yourself is not only about healing. It is about confronting those inner voices. About freeing yourself from the weight of others' expectations. About recognizing that you deserve peace before anything else. And when you return different. You return with the storms inside you finally quiet. You return without excuses, without the need to explain, without the urge to prove anything. You return steady, grounded, reconciled with yourself. And in that return, you realize something profound: peace is not out there. It's not in people, not in achievements, not in the future. Peace is in your ability to accept the present moment as it is. You don't need to be available to everyone to feel peace. You return knowing that no one holds the key to your rest except you. And most importantly, you learn that real change doesn't come by force. It comes by acceptance. Inner peace is not a place we arrive at once and for all. It is a journey. A continuous one. And it begins within. It begins the moment you choose to turn inward and give yourself the gift of presence. So here are some simple steps you can begin today. Give yourself 30 minutes daily without a phone, without communication. Just you and yourself. Choose one positive habit and start it, with only 5 minutes. Don't tell anyone you've begun. Let your results speak for you. Every week, check in with yourself. Are you still moving forward? Forgive yourself when you fall. Stand up again. It's okay. Your life is not a stage for performance. It's a garden that needs watering. Don't wait for someone else to give you time. Give it to yourself. Don't wait for a green light from the world. Walk your path. And if everything around you feels like it is draining you, then yes, disappear. But not to run away. Disappear so you can come back. Come back knowing who you are. Come back living not for others' approval, but for the honesty you hold with yourself. Because in the end, peace is not outside. It's in you. And change does not begin with force. It begins with a quiet acceptance, with a single small step. And that step, you can take it now.